I wish you know. I wish you know. Please celebrate yourself. Hallelujah. You come and sit. Praise God. God have a message for someone today. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. I don't know who he is, but I know that God have a message for someone. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. I wish you were the one.
I am the one, sir.
I wish you were the one. Amen. Praise the Lord. I have a message that I want to share with you. And that message is called the structures of uncommon faith. Praise God. Hallelujah. Structures of uncommon faith. I believe in every season there is always a reason for a season. Praise God. Hallelujah. When God is giving a message, God is giving a message for a purpose. Am I speaking to someone?
Yes, sir.
If God is giving a message, it means that God must have looked on his people. It means that God must have seen his people. It means that God must have seen and know what his people want. And I'm here to let you know today that this message is not as a result of thoughtful heart, but this is a message. God bless you. It's okay, sir. It's a message that God has given for someone today. Praise God. Structures of uncommon faith. Praise God. Structures of uncommon faith. If you are with your Bible, turn with me the book of Hebrew. Hebrew chapter 4 verse 2. Praise God. Please can we stand up as we read the first scripture for today. Structures of uncommon faith. I don't know the media people, if you people understand what I'm saying. Structure. X. Okay. Structures of uncommon faith. So I read Hebrew chapter 4 verse 2. And the Bible says, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. That the word preached did not profit them, nor be mixed with faith in them that had it. Praise God. You can be seated. The same word that was preached to us was equally preached to them. The same message that we hear was equally the same message they had. The same testimony that we are told is equally the same testimony that we are told. But theirs did not profit them anything. Praise God. It did not profit them anything, not because the word was not meant for what it says. It didn't promise them, it didn't profit them anything, nor did they benefit anything from it, because the word was not equal to what it says. It did not profit them anything because the word was different from what the word is saying that he is, but because the word they received, the testimony they received, the good news they received, the glad tidings they received was not mixed with faith. Praise God. Is somebody getting something? The word on its own, the word on his own, because the Bible said the word was God and it was made flesh and dwelt among men. The word on his own was what he says he is. But because of people that receive the word, some people received and it benefited them. Some people received and their lives were turned around. Some people received and what they received turned to testimony to them. Some people received what they received turned to miracles to them. But other people received and it amounted to be nothing to them. Because of what? There was no faith. No faith, no open heart for the word that was received. There is no faith there is no acceptance of the word they received. The Bible said, as the sower went out to sow, he said, as the sower sowed, he said, there are some, that fell in different states of ground. But there are one that fell on a beautiful ground. The one that fell on a stony ground, he didn't come up with something. But the one that fell on a beautiful ground, on a fertilized ground, the Bible said this one coming up with different states of holes. It came up some 100 folds, some 60 folds, some 30 folds. Because of what? They received the word with acceptance. They received the word with an open heart. They received the word, and what they received, they did not commonize it. But they make it uncommon, because it is uncommon that does what uncommon cannot do. Praise the Lord. The structure of uncommon faith. Praise God. There are structures of uncommon faith. If you must be a man, if you must be a woman that will do exploits, if you must be a man that commands testimonies that other people do not command, if you must be a woman that commands testimonies that your equals do not command, you must understand the structures of uncommon faith. Praise God. Uncommon faith is not the kind of faith that I was having headache, I was experiencing fever, and it's something someone prayed for me, or I prayed and the fever ceased. Uncommon faith is a faith that lifted Lazarus from death. Lazarus did not only die, but the Bible said Lazarus was buried, and the fourth day that Jesus entered, Jesus was not concerned of what the world was saying. He was not concerned of what the sisters of Lazarus were saying. He was not concerned of the people that surrounded the building, people that surrounded the event, people that surrounded the sorrow, crying and shedding tears. But Jesus saw something what other people did not see. Jesus saw the power to bring, even though somebody was rotten. He saw the power, he saw the faith to lift. Jesus commanded Lazarus. One thing did not just happen, two things took place. Jesus called Lazarus forth. The dead became alive. The buried came out of the grave. Am I speaking to someone? There is difference between that somebody was buried and that somebody died. When you are buried, that is the end mark of it all. But that when you are there is every tendency that somebody can pray for you and you come back to life. Praise God. If the person is a carrier of anointing to raise the dead, someone can pray for you and you come back to life. But what about someone that is buried? What about somebody? If you must bring up somebody from grave, you must understand these structures that I'm talking about today. And one of the structures is this: you must build your faith in the word of God. That's number one structure. Praise God. The Bible said in Hebrew 11, when you read verse 3, he said, by the faith we understand that the world was framed with the word of God. He said the things that we are seeing are a product of the things that were not seen. Whatever you are seeing today under the custody of God's creation is a product of things that were not seen. These are the things by faith that came what into existence. Am I speaking to someone here? What we are not visible, what we are not seeing, the things that are visible are a product of the things that we are not seeing. Praise God. If you must be someone that commands an uncommon faith, that operates in the realm of uncommon faith, you must learn to build your faith upon the word of God. Praise God. Hallelujah. The Bible says the heavens and earth will pass away, but neither and other from my word will pass away until what is designated by the word comes to pass. Praise God. It's not limited to the existence of heavens and earth. The watch is meant for the war until it takes place, until it comes to pass. The war does not rest. Praise God. He said the grass grew, the wither, the feed, they faded away. But he said the word of God, what? It stands forever. God bless you, sir. It stands, it endures, it lasts, it stands forever. Because in every word of God, there is an accomplishment. There is no word of God without fulfillment. Any word that comes from God, I am a God, I empower my word. If I have sent my word forth, my word will not return to me void. If there is anything that is destined for the world, it must come with a fulfillment. If there is anything that is destined for the world, it must come with an accomplishment. Because my word is tested. My word is proven. My word is irrevocable. No situation, no challenge can revoke my word. Because my word endures. In every condition, in every situation, my word overrules. Am I speaking to someone here? It doesn't matter what the situation is, the word of God rules. It overrules all situation. Let the situation be rotten. Let the situation be invisible. Because that the things that are visible were made out of things that were invisible. The word of God enters the spirit and it creates and it brings that that is invisible to visible. Praise God. You must learn to build your faith on the word of God. A lot of Christians today, no wonder we cannot operate in this realm of uncommon faith. Because our faith as Christians are not just to build in the world, but our faith are built as Christians. Our faith are built as what we have. Our faith are built upon the testimonies. Our faith are built but not solidly on the word of God. Your faith that is built on a testimony, if there is a situation that is bigger than such testimony, your faith can change. Am I speaking to someone? Yes. If there is a condition that is terrible than what you have had, you may be able to exercise your faith. You may be able to carry your faith to a certain degree, to a certain level, to a certain point of the same good news, of the same miracle, of the same testimony you have heard about. Then what about if the situation becomes greater than what you have had? What happens? Your faith drops. But when your faith is built upon the word, you do not see situation, but what you see is the word. If the word says I am, it means that the word is. If the word says I am capable, it means that the word is capable. If the word says I can change, it means that the word can change. If the word says it is here, it means that the word is here. If the word says that I cannot do, it means that the word can do, because your faith is built upon it. Faith as a Christian that is built on the message that your pastor, that your evangelist, that your prophet, that your ministers, that every Christian preaches on what you hear from them, that faith can collapse. But when faith is built in the word, it doesn't matter what the situation is. Jesus was not looking at the situation. Jesus was not looking at what the people were saying. Jesus was looking unto the word. Because the word of God is able. Amen. The word of God is a sharper than double stronghold. Edge. Oh, because the word can create. The word can make, the word can kill. Am I speaking to someone? So you must learn to build your faith. If you must operate in the realm of uncommon faith, you must learn to build your own. On what? Your faith on the word. The Bible said by the same faith, we understood that Abel offered more excellent sacrifice than that of what Cain by faith. That is the testimony you are hearing. Because he understood the sign of uncommon faith. And that's what he did. And he got results. He got results uncommonly that other people do not have. A common faith is a faith that makes a difference. A faith that defies caution and it brings caution back again. The Bible said, as the people of Israel were led out of Egypt, something happened as they were going. There was a barrier of Red Sea. A barrier that could bring them back to Egypt. A barrier that could bring them under the custody of the Egyptians' affliction. There's something happened on the road. When Moses heard from God, Moses did not listen again to what the people of Israel were saying. He was no more concerned of the murmuring. He was no longer concerned of what he was seeing. What Moses was looking unto was the word that he had. The Bible said that God said Moses, he said, move forward. He said, strike the sea and let the sea be demarcated. And the Bible said, as Moses did, the sea is demarcated. The Egyptians that were after them for years, their own ended in the Red Sea. Why? They had the word. His faith was on the word. His faith was no longer on the sea. But before he had God, his faith was on the sea. What can we do? What can I do after these people troubling me? What can I do? When he looked upon God and he had a word, and his faith was made with the word. Moses did not see the Red Sea. What he saw is the word. Because the word is capable to divide the Red Sea. By the word, the same Red Sea was made. If your faith can be built upon the word, you do what other people cannot commonly do. Because any man whose faith is on the word, any man whose faith is built on the word, is a man that does not see affliction and go back. Is a man that sees affliction and approach affliction. Is a man that sees trouble and approach trouble. Is a man that sees trouble and goes to trouble. Is a man that calls problem come. Because he has the fire of the word to change the situation at any given time. Praise God. Hallelujah. Another structure as a believer that you must know, you must have an addition, develop an addition. You must be addicted to tongue speaking, don't pray. Praise God. The Bible said in Jude, he said, building up your most holy faith. By doing what? By praying in the Holy Ghost. Faith does not come when there is an absence of praying in the Holy Ghost. There are levels of faith, but if you must operate in this kind of faith, or common faith that I'm talking about, you must know this structure. Addition to tongue prayer. Addition to praying in the Holy Ghost. Because praying in the Holy Ghost, it creates an avenue in the supernatural. It creates an avenue in the realm of the spirit. It divides what cannot be divided in the physical and make it a better clearer. Make it open for you. In which, when you see condition, because you are lifted in the spirit, what you see in the physical do no longer baffle you. It do no longer trouble you. Because the Bible said, be seated in the right place with Christ. If you are seated in the heavens, what is on the earth does not trouble you. Am I speaking to someone here? Pray in the Holy Ghost. It creates an avenue to operate in the supernatural. Any man that is a man of the spirit realm is a man that is fearless when he sees situation. Am I speaking to someone? If you are operating in the realm of the spirit, and one of the ways to enter the realm of the spirit is to pray in the Holy Ghost. If you must build a common faith, you must learn how to pray in the Holy Ghost. Pray in the Holy Ghost shall be your watchtower. It shall be a lifestyle for you. Because you can't enter in the spirit until you enter the language that gives road to the supernatural. Until you kill in the direction, until you kill in the road that leads to the supernatural, you cannot get to the supernatural. Until you kill on the way, on the methods, on the significance that opens the supernatural, there is no how you can walk there because of what? You are still far. Am I saying to someone? Pray in the Holy Ghost. Building up your faith by praying what? In the Holy Ghost. Because it is praying the Holy Ghost that opens you. It is praying the Holy Ghost that opens insight, opens revelation. When you see, you don't go back. When you hear, you cannot be frightened. You can only be frightened by situation. It's because you have not heard. It's because you have not seen. When you see a situation and God says move forward, you will not see the situation. You move forward. Why? Because you have heard. And one of the ways to hear is by being addicted, speaking in tongues, praying in the Holy Ghost. It takes you to the realm of the Spirit. Am I speaking to someone? You must understand the structures, building your faith upon the word, not just upon the testimonies, not just upon the miracles, not just upon what you are having, not just upon only message, but the Bible said the message profited others, but to some people it didn't profit them, because there is no acceptance of the word. There is no acceptance of the word. Praise God. Hallelujah. How many too? Building your faith in the word. I'm praying in the Holy Ghost. Addition. Praise God. The third one is that you must understand that God is equal to his word. God is not greater than his word. Neither his word beneath of God. God is equal to his word. The Bible said in John, when you read John, he said in the beginning was the word. The word was with God. And the same word was what? Was God. You must understand that the word of God is not different from God who has spoken. Structures, that is S, structures. The word of God is equal to his word. God is equal to his word. In the beginning was the word. The word was with God. And the same word was what? Was God. So God is not different from his word. If you can have this understanding, you will begin to operate on your common faith. Because it's your understanding that if God says yes, it means that he's yes. If God says no, it means that he's no. If you have this understanding, you begin to operate on the sense of what? On common faith. God is not different from his word. Praise God. Hallelujah. God is equal to his word. I was telling us something here last time. I said, if God can be separated, if Holy Ghost will be one, Jesus will be one, and God will be one, it means that the word of God is equal to this thread. Am I speaking to someone? So if you must understand this, you will know that the word cannot fail. It doesn't matter what goes up and what comes down. The word will not fail because God is equal to his word. Praise God. Hallelujah. The Bible said for he has exalted his word above all his name. So if you call God Jehovah Jireh, you call him Jehovah Nissi, you call him Jehovah Shammah, you call him Jehovah Elohim, call him anything you want to call him. The God of Elijah, the God of our fathers, the God of wonders, the God of miracles, the God of power, the God of fire. His word is bigger than all. His word is bigger than all. Praise God. Who is Stella here? Is anybody with the name Stella? Is anybody with the name Stella here? Praise God. Is there anybody here with the name Stella? Anybody like that here? Let's believe that's nobody. Praise God. Understanding the God and equality to His word will help you operate in the realm of uncommon faith. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
If you have that understanding, you know, if the word of God says you are healed, it means you are healed. If the word of God says, let the weak say, I am strong, it means you are strong because you have come to understand that God is able to His word. A big God that we have cannot fail in His word. Praise God. The word that we are communizing, the word that we are looking down upon is God. So if you must be a man to operate in that realm of uncommon faith, you must understand these structures. Praise God. Hallelujah. Then the fourth one, and I will stop here. I will pray. You must understand that the word of God is the same yesterday, is the same today, and the same forever.
Hallelujah.
The fourth structure of uncommon faith. The word is the same yesterday, the word is the same today, and the word is the same forever. Praise God. Hallelujah. So the word that is the same yesterday, the word that is the same today, and the forever. How can the word see situation? If the situation has begun before your mother was born, if the situation has started before your father was born, God is bigger than that situation. God bless you, sir. God is bigger. So your understanding that the word means everything at the same time will help you to command faith that other people will do not command. Praise God. Hallelujah. If you must command a faith of an expert, if you must be a man that commands an uncommon faith that other people do not command, you must learn to identify with these structures. When your faith is built on the wall and not on the mountains you are seeing, when you come to a mountain, you look unto the wall. The Bible says, looking up unto Jesus, who is the author and thou finisher of our faith. He began and He brings to an end. Praise God. Hallelujah. He starts the faith and He brings the faith to an accomplishment. You see the wall and not the mountain because your faith is on the wall and not the situation. Praise God. Hallelujah. You have to understand that whatever that have started, it doesn't matter how the situation came into being. It doesn't matter how the affliction came into existence. Before the affliction, there was a word. Am I speaking to someone? Yes, sir. The word is the same yesterday, which means the word that have existed yesterday is the same today. That word that is the same today will still be the same tomorrow. Am I speaking to someone? So when your faith fails you yesterday, you come today. When it fails you today, it will not fail you tomorrow. Because back, middle, and the front, the word is the same. Structures of uncommon faith. Operating on the realm that other ones do not operate. Commanding testimonies that other people do not command. Because there is an identification with what helps you to operate in the realm of the supernatural that other people cannot commonly get themselves to it. Because you have the understanding. The Bible says, they that know their God shall stand what? They shall stand strong. They shall be firm. And they shall do what? God bless you. They shall command what? Exploit. So if you must command exploit, you must understand the uncommon faith. Praise God. Uncommon faith reign. You must understand that. If you must do exploit for God. Otherwise, there is no exploit for you. You live as an ordinary Christian and you go back the same. But that's not what God said. The Bible says we are gods. We are little gods. You are on earth. You are a God in this earth. Praise God. So your life is not complete to live ordinarily because you are made out of extraordinary. Praise God. Hallelujah. Your existence is made, is fashioned, is formed out of extraordinary. It's not made, it's not extracted by ordinary. So for you to live an ordinary life is an error. Praise God. It's a big error. Because you are made out of supernatural. So there is every need for you to kill and walk in the supernatural. And if you must do that, you must understand these structures. There is a difference when you pray in the Holy Ghost and when you pray in a mere understanding. If that is any language that the Spirit of God will understand faster, it is the language of the Spirit. Praise God. Hallelujah. If there is any language that comes up with effect, is the language of the Spirit. So the closer you are to the language, the closer you are to the miracle. Am I speaking to someone? Yes. Praise God. Hallelujah. And you must not only pray in the Holy Ghost, but you must believe. Praise God. A lot of us pray in the Holy Ghost. We pray in the Spirit, sir. Even we are just praying as a sign of the baptism of the Holy Ghost. Praise God. It's not you to be heard that means the sign of what you pray. The sign is for the unbeliever. Praise God. What it does to you is that it kills you to the Spirit. It strengthens your faith. It gives your faith a balance. It gives your faith, a fundamental basis that no situation can upon it at any time. Praise God. Hallelujah. It's a sign to unbelievers, but it's an effect for you that is a believer. Am I speaking to someone? You must know these structures if you must operate on uncommon faith. Put your hands together for Jesus. Fire, please come on. Please, can we start the floor? Is someone blessed? Is someone blessed? If you are blessed, celebrate Jesus. Thank you for this. Thank you, Jesus. Someone is understanding this. We are going to pray. My Father, my Father. My Father, my helper.